Hi everyone. So today let's us discuss about the S chapter from the first flight book class 10, chapter number 2. Name is Nelson Mandela, A Long Walk to Freedom. So in this video what we are going to discuss is that some of the important MCQ type questions and answer. Okay, so let us see what are the important questions from this chapter. So the first question that we can see here is that the freedom was an illusion. It is freedom of what? What freedom? That's whose freedom? Okay, let's see here. The options, your options are here. A. Nelson Mandela's boyhood freedom, his people's freedom, his brothers and sisters, okay, and none of them. Okay, so that's your answer is definitely A. This was talking about that Nelson Mandela's boyhood freedom. Okay, so now let's move to the next question. Okay, this question is here. It was impossible for a man of his birth, my birth, okay, and color to fulfill. So it was not referred to. So here is that it is talking about here, but it was not referred to. You can see the answers here. Your answers are here. First, obligations to his family, then obligations to his country, and obligations to the people of the world. And number last is the both A and B. So your answer is that he talks about the obligations, two obligations, right? His family and country. But your answer should be C. Okay, obligations to the people of the world. Okay, what's that here? Listen, because the question is talks about that it was not referred. Okay, not referred, but he talks about these two. Okay, your next question, let's see. Question number 3 is here. It was enough to reassure me and keep me going. It refers to what? Okay, this your options are here. The freedom of his family, the freedom of his people, a glimmer of humanity, both and ebb. Okay, so this it refers here is number 3, a glimmer of humanity, the maxim to keep going on that he talks about that during his prison time, right? And then now number 4, question number 4, how was Nelson Mandela born? This should be the question, but here is that born. Okay, B-O-R-N, born. So that's typing mistake. How was Nelson Mandela born? This should be the question. Okay, now your option is that he was born with a hunger to be free, he was born free, he was born in a poor family, none of them. So your answer is definitely he was born free. This is the right answer. Now let us see the next, the 5th question. Okay, the 5th question here we can see is what is the meaning of courage according to Nelson Mandela? Okay, then we can see here options to first we can see here that the absence of fear, the triumph over fear. Okay, and then another two is that the another two that we can see is here the willpower to fight against white people, the power of a man that everyone has. So the four options is given here. So you can see these four options about this question, what is the meaning of courage according to Nelson Mandela. The right answer, okay, the right answer is B here. The courage is the triumph over fear. The meaning of the courage is the triumph over fear and victory over fear. Okay, that's what we can see here. The next, let us see the next question. Question number 6. Question number 6. Look at here. I have seen. Okay. I have seen men and women give their lives for an idea. The idea means, what is the idea? Okay, according to Nelson Mandela, he talks about. That's now your options. A brave man who does not feel afraid, a brave man who feels afraid, a brave man who conquers that fear. Okay, and another is that a brave man who does not conquer that fear. So what is going to be your answer? Your answer is number C, a brave man who conquers that fear. So it is the idea that he talks about. Okay, that's people, women and men come out and give their lives for an idea. Okay, now let us see the next question. Question number 7. Finer and truer than the purest diamond. This phrase refers to what? Okay. So what the Nelson Mandela talks about is that. So this phrase refers to the minerals and gems of South Africa, the greatest wealth of South Africa, the dark colored people, okay, and the people of South Africa. So what it talks about, that it's don't confuse here, dark people are dark colored people and people of South Africa. So your answer is definitely D. So this that finer, truer than the purest diamond is talking about the people of South Africa. Okay, so your answer is D. Now let us see that question number 8. Noble line and that. What is the meaning of this phrase? Okay, let's go a little bit faster. Okay, and that fight and that, operation and that, give up their lives, both A and B. So your answer is B. Is it right? No. Okay, this is not right. The B is not correct, but A is the right answer. A is the right answer. Okay, the fight ended. So now question number 9. Nelson Mandela fight against apartheid system, white people, British, none of them. So your answer is apartheid system. This is important. Oh, here question number 10. Here is that Nakosi Silkeli, Africa, okay, is not an anthem of white people, dark people. So in here The people of South Africa, none of them. So your answer, so this is anthem of white people. So there's a, your answer should be B. Okay, because here the not anthem of, okay, dark people. This is not anthem of dark people. So that question number 11. The sun shall never set on so glorious a human achievement. What is the meaning of set on? Set on. Okay. Attack, help, conceal, make. So your answer is A. Attack. So set on is talking about here. Okay. Now question number 12. What the question number 12 is? An extraordinary human disaster. Is that a kind of phrase? Okay. Refers to the suffering of the colored people. Colored people is refers to dark people. The oppression of the white people. The struggle of Nelson Mandela during his fight. The pain of South Africans. So your answer is here talking about that oppressions of white people. So the option B is your answer. And then question number 13. Who was shown as the second deputy president first? Okay. Mr. D. Clark and Mr. Thabo Mbeki, this Oliver Tambo and Nelson Mandela. Your answer is definitely A. Mr. D. Clark was the second deputy president shown first. Okay. And then next your question is he was pained. Nelson Mandela was pained. Why? The reason is that he was put to his limits during the prison, and he was not able to think the African patriots, and he did not realize that he was not a free man and he was unable to fulfill his obligation. But here is a little bit changes. This is the not a thing, should be a thank. Okay, and he was not able to thank the African patriots. So your answer is B here. Okay, a little bit we have to make changes here. And then another typing mistakes really. And the next question is that 5. People must learn to hate. What can be taught? To hate, to love, or to help and to fight against the apartheid system. Okay, but here that according to the Nelson Mandela, your answer should be B, to love. Okay. And then next question is that simple. Nelson Mandela spent how many years? 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, and 20 years. So that your answer is 30 years. Okay. ANC won seats. How many seats? The African National Congress won how many seats? 252, 352, 242, 342. So 252 is the right answer. Okay, and then next is that how many countries were attended on inaugurations? 130, 140, 150, 120. So your answer should be 140. And then next, 9, 10. Nelson Mandela called 10 May as Autumn Day. Why? The reason is that because it was autumn season, because it was first time for him to be in amphitheater, because it was the first installation of South Africa's democratic government. That next is that because it was the first time for him to speak from the podium. Podium means the stage. So, but here your answer is C, because it was the first installation of South Africa democratic government. Okay, your last question is here, who was accompanied with him? The people of South Africa, dark people, and then Zaini or Zani. So, but here your answer is number C. Okay, so a little bit different spelling is given, so not to confuse here. This is your answers. So, and these are the important the question and that main key questions. Okay, so that if you understand these things, so you can get good marks in exam. And some of the questions that you can expect from here. Thank you. If you like, just hit on the like button.